If I had to summarize the PlayStation VR's performance in a single word, I'd opt to use surprising. VR competitors like Oculus and HTC have set the bar quite high for how a good VR experience should look and feel, which, considering these two options require a seriously powerful gaming rig that costs 2 or 3 times as much as PSVR, makes sense. With HTC Vive and Oculus Rift, I knew what I was getting. I was running the headsets off my own top-of-the-line PC, that had the power to play most games on their maximum settings. With PlayStation VR, however, I was a little less sure everything would work out. But, as it turns out, the PS4 is more than capable of displaying 2 surprisingly crisp images, that may not offer the most amazing, mind-blowing fidelity, but are more than adequate for the vast majority of games. Of the titles I tried, all of them worked as advertised, but I noticed that many of them stuck with simple graphics rather than going for the real-life look. Similarly, head tracking was nearly as precise on PSVR as it was on either the Oculus Rift or HTC Vive, with the only minor caveat being that the system would lose the touch controllers from time to time, merely due to the fact that the tracking space is so much more confined. Despite having a smaller field of view than the Oculus Rift by about 10 degrees, 110 versus 100, the PlayStation VR surprisingly rarely made me feel nauseated, due in no small part to the 18 ms latency that made experiences mostly smooth without discernible lag or judder. I remember a time where its field of view was a major sticking point for me. However, at worst the final unit occasionally feels like viewing the world through a pair of goggles. As for the games themselves, we've so far been impressed with what PlayStation VR provides. Batman, Arkham VR, Battlezone, Star Wars, X-Wing VR and Job Simulator are excellent bite-sized experiences. Meanwhile, Resident